no matter how anybody says it is. Feels good to have made something.
Hi, Kevin.
How's it going? How is everybody today? Hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Doodle Stream. The show here on twitch.tv/MrIngleDraws, where you are right now, where you are presently, where I doodle your requests from the chat. Oh, this guy. Oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry about our friend here, the pumpkin spice plushy shark. Nice to see everybody. Thank you all for being here. Hello, Bubba Laveau. Kristen is here. Hello. Funny Figs is here. Hello. Oh my. I recognize that shark. Yes. Originally drawn during Inktober 2022. This is the second of the 3 designs that I am fully polishing up and utilizing in other fashion. I have a Redbubble store now. Bobo Laveau says, Kevin Hinkle slowly becoming person non grata all across Scandinavia. Nice. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is just a generic plushy shark. I don't even know what you were talking about. It's not even the right color, to be honest. Because the infamous IKEA shark is like a blue, and this is like a gray. You know what I'm saying? But yes, this is the second design. I'm really happy with that. This has nothing to do with what we're doing, but you know, there you go. Funny Fig says, whoop whoop, will you remember us when you're a Redbubble millionaire? Nope. So today's theme is Disney. So thank you all so much. Ooh. Exclamation point Redbubble. Let me write that one. Hold on, stand by. Let me write that one.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus of Nazareth!
Sorry, Ray. So yeah, I do have a Redbubble shop now. I wasn't really planning to heavily promote it yet, but if you want to check it out, you need to go to redbubble.com/people/Mr. That should do it. So there's currently a couple copyright-friendly designs in there. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I did some orders. I know some friends did some orders. I'm waiting for things to show up and kind of inspect quality. But I am diving. We're going to talk a lot more about this on the next studio hours. So hopefully you guys are interested in popping in next Tuesday because we're going to talk more about that. But if you want to check it out, you can. So today, on the regularly scheduled Friday show, this is the Doodle Stream. This is where I take your suggestions from the chat. I do have a suggestion box. Exclamation point suggestion. In case you want to know how to make a suggestion, it just has to be within the theme. And our theme today is more Disney. And why is it more Disney? It's my theme. So we have officially gone all the way through. I offered it up to patrons to pick themes for the weekly stream. We went through everybody that participated. We went through all of their first rounds, which was, I think, more than a year, I think, to take us to do that. And then we went all the way through the second round. And so now last week, we finished that up with our 2000s Y2K stream, and now we're kind of in a grace period again between rounds, as it were. So this is me. This is Kevin picking the themes. I think through the rest of the year. I think that may sound like a ton of Fridays, but it's not. But so I believe I will pick themes through the remainder of this year. I will be putting up a new fresh thread on Patreon for anybody that is in the $10 tier and above. That is a new thing. $10 tier and above, exclamation point Patreon. They'll be able to make suggestions. No, not all caps. I'll do that at some point during the weekend. Also, I haven't drawn anything today, so buckle up. I don't exactly like to do this when I haven't drawn anything, because then a couple of them are a little rough. I'm going to open up the suggestion box. Let's see. Well, hopefully we have some awesome suggestion from you guys. Bubble Leveau says, Goth Bright throw pillow. Interesting. Yes. The Rainbow Goth is on the shop because that one is definitely copyright friendly. That's the mashup concept that like every artist on the planet does. I kind of want to start on something simple to get going. None of these are really simple. All right, I'm going to go to Google real quick. We're still waiting for people to trickle in and get some cool stuff. What's something simple I can do? Let's just do a Mickey Mouse. I need to warm up. I have drawn nothing today. Yeah, that's the one I want to draw. All right, I want to draw this one. This is definitely more modern stylized, but I think this will be a good warm up. And I hope everybody's doing well today. Today has been another day. Today's been another day. Kevin said, your suggestions are... I did not say that, Raymond. I said they're too difficult for me to start with. I said they're too hard when I haven't drawn anything today. Today has been a day of... some errands. I got a haircut. It's my first haircut in like 3 months. Because I kept trying to get a haircut and my barber was actually booked up and I kept traveling. So I was like, well, I guess I'm just not going to get a haircut forever. But we finally made it happen. He said they're too hard and trash is what I heard. That's amazing. You draw in your sleep. Do I? That's kind of Ray, if I drew in my sleep, man, we'd be in excellent shape. I would never be behind. I just want to warm up real quick. I just want to warm up. Is that so wrong? Took our dogs to the vet today. That was a wonderful $1,000 experience, so that was awesome. Boy, we love our pets, don't we? My wonderful geriatric dogs. They are very, very old. According to the vet, ancient. But I am very much looking forward to the weekend. I hope you guys are too. We have a... I know he's person non grata, but man. We had a scout thing on Sunday, like a hike, and planned. And I sent a message to the group, and I said, look, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I have no excuse. I have no excuse not to attend this, but I'm absolutely, unequivocally exhausted, and I need a weekend at home. So we are going to opt out of this. I was like, I'm sorry. Ray says, I still love that Louis C.K. bit about how buying a pet is saying, look, everyone, a future tragedy for us to... Yeah, it's true. It is true. Unfortunately. One of my dogs, I mean both of them, they're both Chihuahuas, they're both ancient. They're both getting all the health problems that you get when you get really old dogs. Heart murmurs, cataracts in the eyes, teeth are falling out, rotten, all this stuff. It's just typical. It's just typical stuff. Nothing crazy. Even according to the vet, it's all very normal stuff for ancient small breed dogs. But yeah, they were saying about one of them, they're like, yeah, she could probably use some dental work, but she's really old, and I don't know if it's potentially worth it. It's like, I got you. Say less. How's everybody else out there doing today? Ray, are you still at work? How's work going? How's the wonderful world of Boba Laveau? All the peeps, how's everybody doing today? Oh, you know something else I forgot I was going to mention? Still working, got it. The Patreon exclusive live stream is tomorrow night. So if you are a patron of mine, this is for any tier. So this is not limited to a higher tier. If you are a patron of mine, I am hosting my very first exclusive live stream just for patrons. Tomorrow night. Bo Laveau says, sorry, busy finding suggestions worse and harder than my friend. Well, that's really nice of you. That's swell. That's super swell. Funny Fix actually just sent him an email that I won't be able to respond to till Monday. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting to do his stuff. Wait, I'm going backwards. Got talked down to by a customer the other day. Oh, nice. So I keep forgetting to do this. Yeah, it's nice of you. What's up, B-Habs? How we doing? So yeah, first Patreon exclusive stream. Check the site. I did post a link, and it's private. It's a private link. I like this revamped style of like classic Mickey Mouse. I'm a fan. I am a fan of this. I shouldn't have done that. It was fine. I should just move it. I should just move the thing. Kristen says, happy Friday. So happy for Friday and vacation next. Nice. Vacation's awesome. Funny Fix, I have got to learn to put my story together in one sentence. I mean, you don't have to. It would help if I read it. See, most of the time, most comments are like they just work on their own, you know, most of the time. It's just like, oh, they're like different thoughts. And so I get hung up. What messes me up is when it's not, when it's a cohesive story that I'm reading in piecemeal backwards. It's like, oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, Kevin. In the YouTube front, I know I have said to you guys multiple times that I'm so sick of YouTube. And I am so ready to give up on it. But I am doing one last-ditch thing, and it requires no extra effort on my part, which I'm a fan of. So yesterday, I spent about, not that long, maybe 30 to 40 minutes, and I scheduled it to show the first 50 of my Earthbound TikTok redraws, and I changed nothing about them. I changed literally nothing. I just slapped it on there. That is it. They are staggered out to go every day until, yeah, no extra. I mean, it was just 30-40 minutes of my time, but yeah, nothing else. So we're gonna see how that does. Who knows? What's funny is the first few that I did on TikTok, that is, the first few I did, I used the like speech to text thing when I uploaded them. So it'd be like day 1 of, and when I would upload it, I'd have to type it in and then like select the option to do that. And of course that's not on there for the YouTube one, so it's just like there's no voice, there's no nothing. Ray says, nice work. So give us a juicy sneak peek. What never before seen dirty details are we going to learn tomorrow? Well, so that's the really interesting thing, is that I don't know what anybody wants to talk about. I am planning to be on camera. Not unless, but if people want to see some artwork, obviously I can share my screen. We can do that. But it's really up to what people want to ask. I'm assuming, whether rightfully so or not, I'm assuming people are going to ask questions that maybe they have been hesitant to ask. I'm sure maybe things with past employers might come up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But I assume a little bit of that will happen. I'm assuming some real talk about like how things are working, just like money and like all that kind of stuff. Again, maybe I'm totally wrong. Okay, I sent a reference for my suggestion via Facebook message. Bhabs is trying to be very difficult in this. What if everybody did that, Bhabs? That would destroy the entire formula of this program. Everybody starts bombarding me with private messages everywhere. I want you to know, with the most love possible, that we had, Ray remembers this, Funny Figs remembers, we had someone in our chat once upon a time who liked to do that, and I was like, nah. We nipped that in the bud right away. I was like, we are not doing that. Did you make a deal with the devil for your artistic powers? Ooh, did I? I did not. You remember that, Ray? So, you know, Ray, once upon a time, I know Ray, I know you're working, so once upon a time when Ray also used to stream, oh, see, look here, I'm being stupid. What I should do is copy and paste the ear is what I should do, because they're the same. When Ray used to do streams, the same person would pop into his streams, and it was always like, check this place, check that place. I sent you a message, and it was like, see, this is where this becomes complicated. This sets a weird precedent for other people, and it's like, nah. Oh yeah, Ray remembers. People are hesitant asking questions. Note by a filter. I assume they are. I don't know for sure. I just assume they are. Well, some. I'm sure there's others that don't care. The people that don't care that have been asking me, I just delete them. Like, nah, we're done with this. But there's a reason. It's a meme. Hey, you know, I like a good meme. Let me move this up. This is coming out pretty good, huh? For like the first drawing of the day. Literally, this is the first thing I've drawn today. I'm not drawing anything today. But so if I were to reverse the roles, what's up, Big D Performance? Do we get to know your mustache hair kit? I mean, if that's what you want to know, we can talk about it. So yeah, if the roles were reversed, if this was me on another artist, I would want to know all the secrets in terms of like how they go about, I mean, geez, everything. I'd be like, how do you pick which post prints to do? Like, how do you figure out what's the right thing to do at the right time? What manufacturers do you use? How much does it cost you to do? Like, I would be like drilling into all that kind of stuff. That's me though. What did you send, BF? I'm scared. BF says, but as the newbie, it's fun. You can give me a hard time. Oh man, just be happy you weren't here in those days. Sometimes it was a little rough. That's okay. If you don't look back and cringe a little bit, then you haven't grown. That's a great quote I heard once upon a time. And I was like, yeah, that is true. If you don't look back and cringe at least a little bit, then you haven't grown. How many brushes do you use? See? That's an interesting question. Like, do you want to know now, or are you just throwing out some potential fodder? But that's a great question. That's like it's an interesting thing. Somehow I made these feet too big, even though they are big. Like, they're supposed to be big. But this is too big. It should be smaller, and it should be higher up. Still smaller than that, actually. Like that, maybe? Like that, maybe? That's better. That's fine. I mean, we lost a few good folk, too. We did, Ray. I feel like we lost a lot of them. Worst elements of your fan base when we made the jump. Yeah, I agree with that. Throwing out potential. Yeah, I like that. What's up, Akil? How we doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, the books are up. The books are on the site now. If anybody was interested in grabbing a doodle book or a pro gamer's guide, missed the Kickstarters, they're all on the site now. They're all on my site. The pro gamer's guides, these are no longer the artist bundle. It is just the book, not autographs, no sticker included. It is literally just the book. But that's now on there, if anybody was curious. And then the doodle books, the extra doodle books are now officially on there. So I like this. However, something in here needs to be squished. The beauty of digital. We can just cheat. Oh, my wife is coming home with the mailbox key any minute. Oh, nice. You've just been sitting there dying. Bless you, Ray. Bless you. All right, throw some colors on this. Hopefully you guys have tossed in some more suggestions into the suggestion box. Our theme today is Disney. Disney. You can see my reaction real time to getting to check out the dude. Nice. Yeah, Ray has been unable to retrieve his mail for a little bit. So he's been anxious. Bubble of O finally got to read the doodle book. The kids already turned it into a giant eye spot. Nice. I am thinking of a green person. That's awesome. I love it. And I'm sure you also saw that the pumpkin pie cyborg or pumpkin pie robot with a robot octopus with a pumpkin pie for a head eating itself is a headliner doodle for the wild card section. I'm actually thinking, here's a little sneak peek. I'm thinking of like fully polishing that up as another Redbubble potential because I need very copyright friendly stuff for that. So that character might get a full glow up. I'm thinking about it. All right, there's our Mickey Mouse that I myself that I did. Yeah, the box for my mail has a key, which I don't have. Wife's been 3 hours away for work training with said key all week. Yes, they were proud of themselves. Good. Nice. All right, let's take a look. What do we got? What have you done? Oh, let me look at this real quick. What this thing that BHABs broke the rules and sent me. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, interesting. I do think that's clever. Weremere on Rev. Ugh. Baby Pegasus. Look at you trying to put horses in there again. 50th Disney Castle. We do need to do the Disney Castle. Like, that's not. I get it. It has to be done. It's very complicated. That is a very complicated castle. It is very detailed and spindly. We're gonna do it. We are going to do the Disney Castle. Let's punt that down a little bit further. Let me look at some of these other ones here. I'm still not. Let me get into the second hour. What do we got on this one? That is a weird guy. I haven't seen the Luca movie. To be honest, I had no interest in it. It's sassy. It is sassy. 3 Jesters from Mother Goose. Let's take. I'm doing some research here. I'm screening your suggestions. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's classic Disney. I mean, might be kind of easy. Be another easy one, I guess. All right, we'll do that one. The 50th Castle with the crazy colors is a great choice. Yes. It'll happen. It's a little complicated. So, what's funny is I was over in CRF Art Room's stream on Monday, and we were joking about, because he takes requests sometimes, not all the time, but he takes requests. You can also redeem a request using his channel points. So make sure you're checking him out. Another awesome artist here on Twitch and elsewhere. Also pops in the stream from time to time. Very nice guy. I've met him in real life out on the convention circuit as well. But we were joking about people like having ridiculous requests for us to draw. And I was like, what is this, the Mona Lisa? And then I, in devilish fashion, used my channel points to redeem draw the Mona Lisa. I was like, this is what this feels like. This is what the power. Would you rather have just said snake with arms? That would have been weird. You're right. It would have been a little weird. But I bet if I knew what it was from, then it'd probably pop up when I did the old Google search. I don't know if you guys think I'm so great that I draw all these from memory, but I don't. We learned a lesson in episode 1 of the Doodle Stream in January 2019 to not do things from memory, and that was the only episode of this show to date in which I did not use reference. I feel like this should be a lot thinner. Kind of like that, I guess. Bubble of O says, so there is no professional courtesy where you don't torture other. No. Misery loves company. He did okay. That one wasn't the best Carlos piece. He's done some other. I have challenged him to do some others. That was pretty good though. Akil says, I am so excited for the Christmas event at Nomad. Oh yeah, we're doing that. I will finally be able to spend my money on you in person. Yeah, will you be there? I will be there as well. That's coming up. I hope it'll be pretty good. That venue is rough. That was out of all the shows I've done to date, I get that that's a craft fair, but that was my worst performing show ever in that venue. Brian has arrived. Look at that. Yes, that was my own prompt to get us going because I haven't drawn anything today, Brian, at all. I've done no drawing today. Today's been a very busy kind of blah day running errands. I took my dogs to the vet, so 1,000 of my dollars have vanished for a vet visit. And so I was like, I need something a little easier because we got some good suggestions in the suggestion box, but they're difficult. I don't want to start like that. And I am a fan of that version of Mickey, the like modern classic version. I don't know what's a better way to say that. It's like classic Mickey, but it's a modernized classic Mickey. What is the most mischievous thing you have asked someone else to draw? Probably that Mona Lisa was my crowning achievement. That was probably the most mischievous thing. Because, like, the other stuff I've asked him to draw was, like, draw SpongeBob. And he did a good job, and he ended up turning it into a sticker. That's the ultimate. That is the ultimate thing. Not that it is all about the money, but it has to be somewhat about the money. And it's like, hey, draw this. Oh, look, he liked it so much, he turned it into a product. So the best part of this is 3 gestures, and they are literally identical. They're just colored 3 different ways. But it's like the exact same artwork, exact same pose, exact same everything. Yeah, I'm gonna be there all day. Hey, you made it. He did make it. Are you streaming today, Brian? Can't remember if today's a day. Today's a Bob day. It's like singing. Oh, yeah, that's actually one of my faves. Fireside at 9. Be right back. Gotta do some real work. Do you? Okay, Ray. We'll be here. Alright, I think I can bump that up. I am always a fan of some Fireside. Okay, I do want to do... Well, let me do another layer again. I want to do his pose here, but I think I'm just going to go half body on this. But we got to do this. Actually, I think my sizing is all weird on this, I think. I'm about to get pizza. I'm on 5.5 hours of sleep. For you, that's a lot. An egg and cheese sandwich and a cold brew. Anxiety and calories at an all-time high. It's all right, man. I know how you feel. The layer check. Yes, exactly. I know how you feel. I've unfortunately gained quite a bit of weight back that I lost last year, so that was awesome. It was a wonderful experience. I'm a huge fan of the going through the closet and switching out the quote-unquote fat clothes for the skinny clothes, and then going through these skinny clothes and replacing them back with the fat clothes again. It's a fun little roller coaster of a journey. Brian says, I didn't tell you, Kevin, but my Pokemon files were useless audio-wise, so I had to redo 3. That seems like something that's happened to you before. Am I mistaken in that? I feel like I've heard this before. Unless I'm making it up. It happens to everybody. Rice pudding. The background music of the game is so clear in the Pokemon videos, though. Oh, did they actually go up? They were useless and they were like up so that people could watch the uselessness? That's like a whole nother level. It's fun. He's gonna be doing like the same. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna be doing the same pose Mickey was doing. I'm like, no, he is doing a different pose. Slightly different. So clear, it's sometimes non-existent. Sometimes there's zero gameplay music, and then battle music is super loud. It's awesome. I've been seeing a lot of like trending clips of, I guess, just the game being weird, glitchy and stuff. But like, I don't know if that's real. Part of me thinks it's like just people like editing it, because I refuse to believe that a polished up Pokemon Nintendo game would be that bad. Brand new, a brand new Pokemon video game. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I've seen all these glitched out clips of like clipping problems and just kind of all kinds of nonsense, and I'm like, this can't be real, because it's like that bad. It's that bad that I'm like, this can't be real. There's got to be some kind of manipulation going on. No, the game is that poor optimized. It's abysmal. Clipping through walls, no audio. I've seen it myself. No day one patch. It's unacceptable. That's real? What are we doing? We got millions and millions of dollars, and whatever. I need to get, you know what I need to do? I need to get my life back together. It's a vague statement. A lot of my personal healthy habits, which I was really good at, have all fallen apart with my extreme travel schedule and extreme workload and extreme everything. Books on top of books on top of books. It's just like ruined everything. That's okay. Pokemon is the biggest franchise in the world. I know, right? It's amazing. Bubble, they need to be snatching up those Twitter software engineers. Yeah, they do. What's a thumb's a little weird. Hands. You know what I like about some of my new very artist-centric emotes, like the layer check and the hands, is like they're actually very versatile when talking with other artists. Like, you know, we all just suffer with the same issues, and I love that the hands one, I use the hands one so often in other artist streams, and not because I'm just like randomly showing up and spamming hands. Like, they all complain about it, so I'm like, oh, it's time to drop a hands emote. I think I'm just gonna leave it. It's like, yeah, it's not terrible. It's not. Maybe it's too big. That's maybe what it is. I'm looking at it compared to the other hand, and this one looks a little too big. Akil says, "Oh God, I went to creator mode on Twitch for a second. What does that even mean? Isn't that like you as the streamer? Is that bad? Is it good?" Trying to grab, Bolovo's trying to use the hands to grab a Bob Pocket. Be careful. It might be hot. Fresh out of the microwave, okay? Okay, there is our jester. This is from The Truth About Mother Goose. I don't know what this is. I have vaguely feel like I've seen this at some point in my life. But it's definitely an older Disney thing. We're gonna shrink and we're gonna copy and paste is what we're gonna do. Because there's 3 of them. Like this. Like they are right on top of each other, and it's like definitely copy and pasted. Yes, but I accidentally left stream. Well, that's okay. You made it back. one more. Kristen says, one of the best cartoon stories about the Mother Goose songs from the 1950s. Nice. Was this you? Was this your... Yeah, it was, right? Yeah, you did this one a couple days ago. I'm going to mark that as complete while I'm looking at the suggestion box. Is this like a short? I gotta fade that so I can see where to erase it. We gotta erase a little bit that's behind that one. Okay, that's done. And then this one we need to erase little bits of it. There we go. It's like I drew 3 things. Akil says, have you ever unfolded a Hot Pocket and made a taco? Because it's great. You know, I have not. I actually have not had a Hot Pocket probably in, at minimum, 10 years. At minimum. It's probably been closer to 20 years since the last time I had a Hot Pocket. Layer check. Yes. It is a short, it's like 20 minutes. Gotcha. They do London Bridge and Mary Mary Quite Contrary and how those stories became restaurants. So it's like educational. That's pretty cool. I like it. I watched a lot of like older animated things, like not just Disney, but like just a ton of older animation when I was in college. When we were studying animation, we watched a lot and we talked about it. It was really good, but a lot of that kind of blurred together, except for like some of the big notable things, like was it Gertie the Dinosaur, which was like the first animated film ever in history. Wow, Kevin, that's impressive. Thanks. Wow. Yeah, I'm just desperately trying to relax this weekend. I'm not going to be able to fully because I never can. So obviously errands still have to happen. Laundry still has to be done. And groceries still have to be bought. But I'm just so tired. So tired. So yeah, I opted us out of the hike on Sunday. I'm like, I just really can't. I really can't. For my own well-being, I just really can't. Try meditation, Kevin. It's great. You know, I did meditation once. It was alright. It was really interesting. You know what it reminded me of? If any of you guys have seen the Jim Carrey movie, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, which is a really interesting movie. I don't know if I'd say it's a great movie, but it's a very interesting movie. It's a movie you should see. And there's a really interesting concept in there about as time goes on and you start losing details of like memories. And that's kind of what I felt like. What's up, Hawkeye Lego Man? When I was meditating. I felt like in that time of meditation, I was just kind of reliving bits and pieces in general of my life. And I was just replaying it over and over and over again. But as the time wore on, I was losing details of it. Like faces were starting to blur. I distinctly remember that. I remember that being a thing. And I think the meditation was an hour. I think. Because this was a thing we had to do in college. Well, we didn't have to do it. It was a thing. And I was like, all right, I'm game. Okay, I'll try. So we had an instructor that like walked all of us through it. What I like about these old school animations is no shadows. It's all just one color in the outline. That's all you get. Hello? That's my stream entry call. How are we doing today, Hawkeye Lego Man? What is the word on the street? I hope that everybody who is here, aside from Ray, who backed the Doodle Book, has received their Doodle Book by now. I don't think anybody should still be waiting for it. I think everybody should have gotten their books in by now. I did do a Patreon post last night sharing all of the commissions, which were fun. I'm very proud, especially very proud of a few of those. And I also shared my digital sketches of those. And that's another thing that I'm going to be doing a lot more of on Patreon, because I am trying to make sure you guys get exclusive content as much as possible. Stuff that I don't put anywhere else or share anywhere else. So you can see the final pieces all together in one post, and you can also see all of my concept sketches on how I got there. I particularly find it interesting to see how things change between the concept and the final, because I think that's really, really interesting. Especially like details, like face details. I think that's probably what changes the most, is face details between a concept sketch and the final. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, but that's just like the thing I noticed the biggest change up between concept and final is face details. That is like during Inktober when I would lose somebody's likeness in between the transfer, which was so irritating. And to be fair, I probably could have tweaked it and made it work, but that's like, how much time do I want to dedicate to it? And I was really trying to limit those to like an hour and a half to 2 hours at most per, so I didn't want to go too crazy with it. That is what the Aftermath glow up is all about, with Pumpkin Spice Shark and Rainbow Goth and one more. I chose 3, so 2 of the 3 are done now. I did all of that shark like 2 nights ago. Akil says I must buy it now. Oh no, my friend is spamming me with the Dream Face reveal picture. That's a weird thing to be spammed with. That was a loud crash. Wonder what fell over upstairs. Any spicy Black Friday Hinkle release? So, no releases. There's not going to be anything new, but I will do a sale. So, I only do... Again, this doesn't quite pertain to patrons, because you guys get a discount code that you can use, which I did share the new discount code. So, anybody that is supporting at the $5 tier and above got the new discount code for the shop, 15% off anytime you want. Outside of that, I only do 1 sale a year. That is all I do. This is, of course, not counting when I mark down older things to try to get rid of them. But again, that's not very often either. I do 1 sale a year, Black Friday weekend through Cyber Monday. That is the only sale I do. So there will be another sale. I believe at this point I'm planning 20% off, which is a lot. That's more than what patrons get. But it's just for that, for those 4 days. So that is the current plan, is Black Friday sale, but no new launches. There we go. There's our 3 jesters from Mother Goose. Thank you for that suggestion. Let's and thank you for watching the ads, Akil. Thank you for supporting my livelihood. Let's see what we got in the suggestion box, of course. What is this one? What is this? Oh, Bubble of Vo, you. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop looking these up. So, let's see what we got here. They look awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Which one? All of them. What do we got? Goofy's hat? That's just Goofy's hat? That's interesting. I can't draw just his hat. Alright, let's do Scrooge McDuck. Let's do Scrooge McDuck and then let's do the castle, okay? Because we gotta do the castle. We'll do the castle, alright? We shall do the castle, don't worry. I think I want to go old school with this, I think. When did you draw a crab claw? I have no memory of this. Yes, that was drawn during the body parts episode, right? Because remember we were like, well, it doesn't have to be a human body part. Now I need to know which one. All of them did, but all of them. I was like, they're all horses, all of them. Interesting. Why am I getting a verification code? I did not request one. Make sure you guys switch on your two-factor authentication logins. I actually got one of those. One not horse. I will take it. I think it was PayPal. I got a PayPal. This was a while ago. This was months ago. I got a PayPal text or something that was like, here's your code. And I was like, honestly, like not doing anything. I was just sitting here working. And I was like, okay, I guess it's time to change all my passwords on PayPal. And I did. And then that was like another reminder that I should go through and set up the two-factor logins for everything. Which I do. There's too many people trying to rip you off, you know what I'm saying? They got nothing better to do than to rip you off. Can't stand it. Genuinely can't stand it. I can't stand scammers. It's like, can you literally do anything else with your life, please? I shall leave, although I may come back. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe we'll see you again. Maybe we won't. Have a good night. But yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of things I need to get back into my life, into my daily routines. A lot of like healthy habit things that have all unfortunately taken a huge backseat over the last 8 months. Not good, folks. I don't recommend it. If you can avoid it, I don't recommend it. Okay, never mind. I'm not leaving. All right. How do we do this? Nope. No, I am not, Ray. It has been several months since I've stepped foot in a gym. Unfortunately. Yeah, everything has fallen apart, my friend. Everything has fallen apart. Too much going on, you know? Too many things, too much what am I doing with this beak? Too much like splitting of attention and time, and it's just too much. In general, it's just too much. How do I do this? Why is this holding me up? Welcome back to Schlub Life. Yeah. But yeah, that's been not ideal. So yeah, that just looks wrong. All the gym stuff out the window. A lot of weight gain again. It's amazing how fast it can just come back. It's amazing. It's astonishing. You work so hard for so many years/months, and then it's like all it takes half a year of being totally derailed with endless working hours and endless con travel, and then it's all gone. Kristen says, gotta run. Have fun with the Disney stuff. Well, thanks for popping in, and I appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow for the Patreon exclusive live stream. But if not, that's okay too. There will be, it'll be up there. I'm not going to remove it, so. But yeah, also like thinking about like just some of the other hobby like things and like game stuff. Like it's just been non-existent for me for months and months. No playing video games, no watching anything. It's all work all day, every day. That's all it is. And that is not fun. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. It needs to change. It needs to get back. Because that is running amok with the old morale and mental well-being, let me tell you. Even I am not invincible. I want to talk to you more about that tomorrow. Good. I look forward to it, right? I look forward to it. I'm going to do a new layer for the top hat. And yeah, at the end of the year, this is something I do every year. This is nothing new. We are going to be the royal we. I am going to be looking at ways to, once again, streamline just everything I'm doing, cut the fat. Where am I wasting time? Instead of doing other things. Why is this all weird? So one example of that was the revisiting print-on-demand stuff like Redbubble, which I have done, or I've at least started. Bubble says you're wasting time on the phone with the internet provider when it will change nothing. No, I'm not. I don't bother with them anymore, Bubble. I stopped. I don't bother with it. I don't bother with it. It's out when it's out. And that being said, I will give everybody a heads up caution. Something new that my internet does. I need to figure this out. This hat's like bothering me. It should be like here. I'm trying to figure out where the shape would be. This is a little weird one. Perspective and stuff on this. The new thing my internet does is it just like it cuts out, but then also it doesn't affect. What's up, Mad Elder? It doesn't affect the. It doesn't appear on my dashboard in Streamlabs, which is very not ideal. And so my whole stream could just totally die. And it did die on Tuesday, I believe, which is great. Very excellent. But I don't know that. I have no idea that the stream has change in quality. And I don't know why. I don't know where the disconnect is between Streamlabs and my machine or the internet. I don't know. But so that's a thing that happened on Tuesday, and be wary of that. My internet is still awful. I'm still ineligible to upgrade to fiber, even though they said I was, and I scheduled a upgrade, and then they showed up to my door and said, no, you're not. I said, well, why did you waste my time again? But no, I don't bother calling them. When it's out, it's out. I don't bother. Like, yep, we're out again. That is too true. Too true, man. Waste of time. Waste of time. Nothing gonna change. I shall be satisfied with my credit they gave me for 3 months of my bill, and then just realize I've got awful internet. Maybe forever at this rate. I don't know how long it takes them to get this fiber stuff done, but it should have been done by now. This is too, like, let's squish this. Can we squish like that? Yes, there we go. Let's see, Bolivo, you're too late. He already rejected all of the horses I tried to steal. I did. I rejected all of those horses. It's okay. We can entertain each other in chat. Yes. What's up, Ken? Marlo Bricks is here. Let's see how long work lets me watch for. Indeed. Hello, Ken. How are you? Nice to see you. I trust that your book has arrived. I haven't heard anything, but I assume it did. I think everybody's at this point should have arrived. At this point, everybody should have gotten theirs. They ran fiber conduit in my neighborhood like 2 years ago, and still no fiber in the air. Really? Holy smokes. Yeah, they did a massive installation in our town. And it's supposedly done. But they had, like, you know, box trucks and scissor lifts everywhere. Everywhere. And they were, like, doing the thing, and they did it. And they said, we'll let you know when it's ready. And they did. They sent me a mailer, and they said, it is now available. And I called, and I scheduled, because my internet's awful. Awful. I scheduled an upgrade, and then the person on the phone says, oh, great, let me just double check for you to make sure it's available in your area. And I'm like, okay, well, you sent me the flyer, so I assume it is. And they go, yep, you're good. And they scheduled me, and the guy showed up, and he knocked on my door at the appointment time, and he walked in, and he said, sorry, you don't have fiber. And I was like, what? And he's like, yep, I'm sorry. We tried. You have nothing set up. We can't do anything for you. I don't know why they didn't not allow you to schedule it. And I was like, well, do you know when I can get it? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay. Book arrived, and I haven't opened the box. I've been busy. Ah, yes. I know that feeling. Glad to hear it, though. I'm excited to get your thoughts on the commission, of course. I think it came out pretty good. I was really happy with it. I thought it was pretty cute. Of course, I'm not related to them, so But I thought it was pretty good. Has he rejected Disney Weremares? Lord. What do we do? Patreon changes have also fully taken effect. So all the patrons for November, for your November envelopes, you would have gotten, if you didn't get like a package with the Doodle book, which a lot of you did, you would have gotten a letter with your new goodies, a little bit bulkier than normal, because I mailed it with a hard copy printout of the changes. Because I have found that I have to do that, otherwise people are confused. Like, I don't understand. Why are you giving me this? It's like, well, it's because you earned it. BF says, Kevin, your internet issues are so ridiculous. You are far nicer than I would be. It's just like there's nothing I can do about it. So it's like, I've already yelled at everybody. And then now you just like lose energy of yelling. It's like, I'm just done. I was eating dinner with the in-laws and saw the drawing you did for us while playing on my phone. Luckily, they didn't see it. That is good. You gotta keep it hidden, keep it safe. Maybe it needs to get squished a little bit. It's like something's off on it, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. If Disney can make money on it, they will. The Disney Weremares will be super cute. Sure, Matt.
Hi, Kevin.
Ike is here. What's up, Ike? How we doing today? Nice to see you, buddy. How goes it? Today is Disney Day. Today is all about the Diz. The mouse. And we drew a mouse already. So that's done. We're going to draw the castle next, because there's a couple that I'm like, well, we have to do these. We got to draw Mickey. We drew Mickey. And we got to draw the castle. So we'll do the castle. The plan is already to draw the castle after this, after Scrooge. But if you have a suggestion, as always, you are welcome to toss it in the suggestion box. Nice TikToks as well, man. Welcome to the Talkverse. It's cold. I had to get out the snow. Ugh. But I'm drawing, so I'm gonna learn. Yeah, go for it. Do it. Do it up. We had one snow so far, but it was very light. Nothing stayed on the at least on the sidewalks and roads. It was all just you know, on the grass. And I was like, that's the kind of snow I don't mind. Snow that doesn't make me work. I had made the comment in Brian's Discord server because the kids were talking about how excited they were for snow days, and I was like, man, I forgot how fun snow days used to be. Snow days now tell me, oh, time to work. I'm like, please. The best snow day in adult time is when nobody has to go anywhere. When you actually get a snow day and nobody has to go anywhere, so nobody has to shovel a driveway. Like that's a beautiful thing. It does not happen very often. I have reveled in the times where it's like, oh wait, I don't have to do this. Nobody's going anywhere. No one needs to go anywhere. Like if it happens like during winter break or whatever, it's like there's no school. I don't need to get anybody up or ready. I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna let it sit. Of course, the danger of that is it depends on how much snow and what the timing is, because if you leave it too long and it freezes over, then it's a nightmare to get rid of it when you need to get rid of it. You psyched for the death of Twitter. I don't know if psyched is the right word. I mean, I think it's insane. I think Elon's crazy. Another one of these. He's like an evil. He's just like a villain from like a Superman. He's like Lex Luthor, an evil billionaire. I also think it's very strange how some of these people, these people, whatever that means, these people like just like live and breathe to defend him. It's like normal average Joes. It's kind of odd. I'm like, why are you worshiping this person? This person does not care about you. I guess it's not any different than any other celebrity, but it's just like the amount of people I see online, you know, just aggressively defending him and like just weird. It's like Elon bros. Yo, are you an Elon bro? Like, what? Matt says, don't diss to Elon. Elon has to be a genius. Well, you know the term genius, Ray. The term genius can mean a lot of things. Like, I think, you know, you guys know me. I have a very different perspective on a lot of things. I try to be very empathetic and situationally aware. And like watching people like flip out, like people that like, not like people that work there, like people that rely on social media, like, I don't know, small business owners like myself that rely on it for income and whatever leads. Watching us just panic and then like to respond with it with like funny memes is just like very much in poor taste in my head. It's just like, okay, all right, buddy. Elon is probably the smart scientist alive today to give him. Elon is probably the smart scientist alive today to give him his due. He's probably the smartest scientist alive today. He's the richest man on earth. If he isn't, he's also the best. If he isn't also the best person, that would somehow imply our system may not actually reward the most talented people. And that couldn't be. Yeah, and I'm sure, you know, he's done some great things. I mean, how has he gotten to where he is? But yeah, I think he's definitely a little tone deaf in terms of the empathy department and being situationally aware. We're lacking in that department. But I guess you can't have it all, right? You just can't have it all. He's also got some like, I don't even know what the term is. He has some interesting political views. That's kind of where I had seen his comments and stuff before. I'm like, okay, I don't really know what you are for. This feels like a hard way to hold a cane. Is that really how he holds it? He's like twirling it in his hands. But that's from the reference shot. I guess I should just finish it at this point. I was gonna like not draw like the legs or anything, but there's not like a lot left. Really? So I guess I'll just finish it. Why not? Why not? Yeah, so he's like in the reference shot, he's twirling it in his hands. We are about to have a knockdown, drag-out fight about the evils of capitalism, Matt Elder. It rewards people who create the most value. Here we go. Elon made electric cars sexy and mainstream, showed how to reuse rockets and save hundreds of millions, created massive solar energy factories. Funny face, look, I can turn you against Elon Musk forever with one tweet. He doesn't believe artists should be credited for their work. Ah, yes, I remember this. I remember that. I wasn't a fan of that. I'm not really like an Elon fan. I'm not really like an, aggressive anti-Elon. I'm not an anti-Musker. But I'm just like not really a fan. What do you call these things? What is it? Spats, right? On the feet, they're called spats, I think. That's also like, that's again way too. Some of the proportions and stuff on all these things are legs are off because this should be like his legs are very tiny. His feet are big, but his legs are tiny. Legs. This one is, that is one bent knee. Yes. Yes. It's not quite. We'll get it. Just hold, relax. We'll get it. We'll get it. It should be like that. Matt says, I didn't say he was socially aware. Neither did I. Nobody did. Having a spat with your employee over Twitter and firing them is poor. As CEO, he took to Twitter so the employee followed his lead. Yeah. Yeah, and that's definitely, like I was saying, I think, for whatever his other merits are, I was like, the dude is definitely lacking in the empathy and just situational awareness and a lot of other categories, like, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those like book smarts versus street smarts kind of thing, right? You can't be everything. You're gonna be something, but you're not gonna be everything. So Matt Elder, are you and there's no shame here, Matt. Are you an Elon fan? Or are you just a Elon defender? Like I was talking about the Elon bros on Twitter. There's some like crazy, like that they live and breathe to defend Elon to any post. It's weird. It's kind of odd. This needs to move up a little bit. Wouldn't be the first person to do that. Yes, that does suck if he truly believes that. Why does he get patents? That is protecting creative fields. Yeah. He did say that. Confirmed. But again, sometimes that's the hypocrisy of people that are just not, they're just not connected. They just don't get it. Say one thing and then do something else. Certainly not the first example of that. This is what I believe, but I'll do this. Yeah, that's about like how most of you guys do it. I want that for others, not for me. Matt says, Elon, on a technical level and taking up major challenges. credit to him. Some other things, you wonder where his head's at. Yep. Yep. I think that's a fair assessment. I think I would agree with that. Like I said, I'm not like hardcore against him. I'm just not a big fan. Okay. I like this, but I feel like it is, again, maybe a hair too big. Try to balance this out a little bit better. There we go. That's good enough to color, I believe. We're an hour and a half in, and I've drawn 2.5 things. Elon is like Steve Jobs, and I don't understand the cult of Jobs. Anyhow, back to the horses. And I appreciate you, Matt, on your both your support of the books and being patient and holding off on all that stuff and letting me ship everything together. I know you've had a couple things waiting for some time. Hope it was all worth the wait. You've got 2 Hinktobers now. You've got your horse pool from 2021, and you've got Zombie Hink riding the Weremare from 2022. Ray's also got a couple. He's got last year's Killer Robot, and then this year's Ripperoo. So Kevin, you're about to do an 8-hour stream, so you get a half dozen doodles. I'm going to do an 8-hour stream. All right, it's time, y'all. Opening the pack. Ray is opening it in real time. He got his mail key. He is opening his mail to receive his doodle book in real time. I think your Ripperoo's in there, right? I think it all shipped together. And your Patreon goodies. Ray's been on the edge of his seat since Monday. Salty Poppins! Is that a Lego McDuck? It is a Scrooge McDuck. How you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome. Yeah, thanks for the goodies. Still can't get over it, but yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And it just keeps going up. It goes up and up and up every time I go. So to like ship 1 copy of the Doodle Book, the Doodle Book by itself, to the UK, because I just did it, $27. And that is in a streamlined, efficient package made for mailing a book. Not any extra space. $27 to ship to the UK. 1 book. The book cost $25. Kevin sprang for the fancy buy. It's not that fancy, man. It is not that fancy. Lovingly wrapped. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was pristine, though. No scratches or nicks while it was, sliding around in there a little bit. Everything has arrived in exquisite condition. Nice, nice. Yes, Doodle Book and the PGG. Yeah, I had both of those in yours. But yeah, I did a order, Matt, that was just the Doodle Book. And it was $27. It's like, man. So yeah, the Doodle Book is $25, and the Pro Gamer's Guide is $18. That's the retail price. This is a glossy book. It is. It is. I like it, though. I think it's nice.
Wow. You did these? Freehand?
I did.
Yep.
I'm really proud.
Thank you. Thanks, Behabs. Gave Kelsey her picture. She loves it and says thank you. Well, thank you guys for... thank you for requesting it, Ray, and thanks for buying it. I just drew it. I'm glad you like it. Hopefully it doesn't look as dark in real life. Because remember that? That was when my light shade died out on me. So I had to only use dark tone gray markers to color it, which I was like kind of bummed about. But of course it looks darker in the photo than it does in real life. And my skelly hink. Should I stick it in the book? If you want to, Ray. You control the action. You can do whatever you want. Today's show is all about Disney. If you've got a Disney suggestion, feel free to drop it in the suggestion box. ! Suggestion if you don't know how to do that. But we are going to draw the Disney Castle next, just so you know. So after I finish this, we got to do the Disney Castle, and then I will dive into the suggestion box and pick another one. I said we were going to do it, and we're going to do it. I think I'm going to stick Skelly Hink in my book, and when I find the zombie Hink, nice, make a little row, yep, and then you'll be ready for next year, Ray. Matt says, Funny Figs, say hi to Kelsey for us, cleaning up hard drive, and found your video promo for the comic weekend we did, and funny hearing Kelsey comments, yes, top tier content over there in the Funny Figs HQ. Let's see. Almost done with this. Okay, I need a darker blue for the hat. Oh, that's no, that's fine. It is a highlight. And a little bit of these, a little bit of these. And now we gotta do the cane. I love it, Matt. We miss Kelsey as co-host. We do. We miss everyone in the Funny Figs universe. I'm gonna make some phone calls this weekend. We found some more internet providers in our area. It's a long shot, but maybe. My phone's broken. I can't test your QR code. Well, it should take you here. The QR code was set to take you to my Twitch channel because I figured that was the most relevant. If you're reading that book, that was the most relevant place to send you right after the. It's got my information for everything, but. Okay, you know what else is a problem with this? I think I got it. His head's too small. See, some things I draw too big, and some things I draw too small. And Scrooge's head is too tiny. There we go. There he is. I can't believe it's been an hour and a half and I've only drawn those 3 things. That's a strange looking Donald Duck. It is. It's because it's not. Marlo Brick says, one of my favorite characters. Been rewatching DuckTales lately. The original one, Ken? Or the redo. I heard the redo is really good. I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but the reboot. The reboot. Of course, the the OG. Alright, Disney Castle. Disney Castle. This one's gonna take us a while, folks. You understand? This one is gonna take a bit. I mean, this one could literally take an hour to do this. Oh my goodness, I made a cameo. Look at all the caps. Look at all the caps that Ray used in that statement. Ray found his cameo. Look up the 50th anniversary iridescent castle. They put it's impressively colored. You're a celebrity, yes, exactly. All right, let me see. 50th anniversary, right? Am I looking at the right thing? I don't really see anything super different. I mean, yeah, it's got like some pinks and purples. Is that what you mean? Like, it just looks like the normal castle, but with some pinks and purples. I'm gonna go back to the image I was looking at just to draw it first. We can color it in a couple different ways. You're a celebrity, Ray. How do I want to do this? Can I make this bigger? Yes, that's better. Alright, there we go. And thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. You guys spending your time with me. It means a lot. Especially all you OG folks that have been around forever through all the changes. All the platform changes, all the time changes. All the, I actually like that. Why'd that go away? All the changes in stream format, all of it. It's been a lot. How do I get the Ray signature from my Google? You just gotta give it to Ray. That'd be kind of funny, Ray. What would you do? So Ray, real talk with Ray now. Somebody comes up to you and they go, hey, can I get your autograph in this book? And it's my book. Do you sign it? What do you do, Ray? Do you sign it? Do you sign the book? I only charge $10 per signature. So you're saying I should charge. I don't charge for signature. Like Brian and I, we did like a combo thing, which made a lot of sense for the Kickstarter and for some of those first orders, and I did the same thing for the project. Again, as like a thing for Kickstarters, but normally I don't. But I don't get asked very often. I'm sure it'd be a whole different situation if I actually got asked. It's a deal. What would you do? What would you do? No, you don't have to charge, but I do. It is kind of nice when I get asked to autograph like a print or something, because it really doesn't happen very often. And I don't expect it to. That's why I don't, like I pre-sleeve them and they're packed up ready to go. And like I seal it up because there's no point in not having it sealed up. Because more often than not, I'm not asked to sign anything, so I don't have to open it. So I'm always caught somewhat off guard. Oh, no. I mean, I can. See you in 20 minutes when I'm back from the ad break. Matt, I wish you were watching ads for 20 minutes. That would be a wonderful payout, man. So don't lie. You and I both know that's not true. Let's flip that. You know what's funny is like when you go to the ads, because I mean there's plenty of streamers I watch where I'm not subbed, so, and I only have the one Prime sub I can use a month, so but like their screen, you know, like shrinks and goes to the upper right hand corner, so you can still see them, but you can't hear them. And I'm in like, can you write something up there like hi Matt, so you can see it while the ad's playing? That's what I've thought about. I always bring the fancy metallic ink pen to say. So here's the thing, Ray. Here's the thing, Ray. So do I, okay? First of all, so do I. I like signing with a metallic Sharpie. Why are you writing my name? Because you were in the ads. I wanted you to see that I was thinking of you. So, what was I saying? So I like the bronze and the silver. I don't really like the gold. I don't know why I don't like the gold as much. But here's the thing, right? I autographed a copy of Brian's Doodle Book with the bronze Sharpie, and I left it open and I blew on it, and I wanted to make sure it would just be dry, and it was for, I mean, I had it open for like at least like 5 minutes. It was a ridiculous amount of time, and then I gave it to him, and it smeared. And it smeared. Matt says up to ad 7 and 9. Thank you, Matt. That is the new thing, man. Let me tell you. I can't tell you how many streams I go in now, and everybody complains about watching ads. Everybody complains. Every stream. I get they're annoying. I don't know. I don't know. Complaining to the person's content that you're watching that's trying to live off it. Is that the right move? Is that the right move? You're being a little unfair to chat here with Tony Stark. It's not your worst drawing. It just doesn't look like Robert. No, Ray, I am told it is my worst drawing. I am told. Don't lie. I just hope it goes into your time-lapse replay. BF says, I think they just don't want to miss it. That's true. The anxiety is real, right? You're like, what awesomeness am I missing? This is going to take forever, guys. This is literally going to take forever. We're going to be doing a lot of copying and pasting. I'm going to tell you right now. We're like nothing. We're like the entry. This goes up here. Oh, that's right. I can't even do that. The brush I use for this doesn't allow me to do the hotkey for a straight line because it's got pressure sensitivity on it, so it doesn't allow me. Matt says, so back. Kevin hasn't done much drawing, so I haven't missed much. That's true. I have not. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Thank you for watching those ads, Matt, and putting food on my table. Appreciate it. You're the best. In interesting Twitch news, actually, Bubble of O's heading into the lurk. Twitch changed the payout, interestingly enough, on when the creators get a deposit. That looks terrible. That's not what I was trying to do at all. So before the threshold for payout was $100. So until you got $100, you would not get a payout from Twitch. and they've bumped it down to 50, which I think was really good. So there was a lot of like, you know, much smaller creators that were really happy on social media because they were struggling, and all of a sudden they got a payout, and they'd been waiting for it, but it hadn't reached that 100. I was one of those as well. I had a payout that was less than $100, so it's just been sitting in there for a while. I usually get a Twitch payout like every, it's like every 2.5 months I get a Twitch payout. Not the best, but certainly more than my YouTube payout. That's for sure. Does Twitch know you have Patron as well and punishes us? No, there's no way to connect them. I wish there was. That'd be amazing. I wish there was like a connection like Discord. That would be really cool. If we could actually link it up like that, and there would be like a, I mean, that's of course if Amazon is talking to Patreon and all that kind of back end stuff. But if that was a thing, I would be totally game for it. I'd be more than happy to activate that for you guys because I think that is well deserved. If you're supporting me there, that is the preferred place to support me. And I think you should get credit for that. Anywhere else that you can. I really do. Thank you, Ray, for the bits. You bought me a really nice meal. That's nice of you. That's nice of you, Ray. Too kind, too kind. Too kind, Ray. Okay. Guys, this is gonna take forever. This better be one of the best doodles I've ever drawn in my life, because this may take the rest of the stream to do this. This has got to be a winner. Has to be. Has to be. What's up, Reed? How we doing? Thank you for the bits. Ray says, why would you put Doc in the people section? Because he's people. He's not... Let me ask you this, Ray. Would it be better to put Doc in the objects category? Is it better to say, oh, Doc's an object? Is that better? And you scoffed about the 8-hour stream. What 8-hour stream? Did I miss something? I don't remember what that is in reference to. I wish I remembered. Hope Castle, you're right, Funny Figs. He would have looked awesome next to Buff Chester. You got your book, Reed, I assume? I take it. I hope you've gotten a chance to look through it. It is going to take you 8 hours to do this stream. You're right. It could. I'm not a fan of that. Just to do this castle. Like I said, we will be doing some copy and paste 100%. 100% copy and paste that will be happening. And the little bits and details will get more and more vague as we go. Are these towers the same? They are. Good. Good. That is very good news. Okay. Okay, they. Okay, good. All right. I was worried. I thought like the two towers were too tall, but they are actually perfect in terms of where they're supposed to be height-wise. I only work for exposure. Kevin Hinkle, 2022. Sigh. Rip the dinosaurs emote. Yes. Had to look through the whole book to find Chester. Nice. Chester's in there. If I'm not mistaken, I think you're in there as well, Reed? With Chester on your head? Is that? I think so. I think that's a thing. Because I think that was one of the black and white pieces of artwork that I've actually always really liked, and I colored that. So, Ray, should I turn that dinosaurs drawing into a sticker? It's been on my maybe for the last couple of orders. I've done a couple orders now where I'm like, I feel like I want to it, but like maybe that's not a wise decision. I need to look hard. I'm pretty sure. I mean, obviously I went through thousands of drawings, but pretty sure. No, don't make a sticker. It's been on the maybe a few times because I like it, you know, and I'm a big dinosaurs fan. But I'm like, this is probably not wise. No, leave me alone. I get yelled at when I hold down the shift key and do that. Because it's like, you want to turn sticky keys on? No, I don't. Stop asking me. I'm the only person in the world who likes that. Amazing. You can't be the only person. I also like it. Alright, we need some more. We got some like castle wall action going on here. Is the cat bus a sticker? No, it is not. That one's another one that's kind of been creeping in my maybe list a few times. So I just did another order. I did do another order for Doodle stickers. There's a new order coming in. I got the Game Boy. So the original, classic brick Game Boy with the green screen. That's on this one. I also got, what else was on there? I don't remember. The Game Boy, what else? How do you decide what to do for stickers? I literally just look through everything. Like, I just open up my files, and I go canvas by canvas by canvas, and I go, what would sell? That is all I do. What would sell? Thank you, Reed, for the bits. Nice castle. Almost as awesome as Hope Castle. I mean, Hope Castle's pretty cool, Reed, but cooler than the Disney Castle. That's a tough. That is a high bar. That is the highest bar possible. Another tower. There's so much going on. Magic School Bus, Oscar Mayer, Yellow. All of those have been on the maybe list too. Right. Those have been on my maybe list a couple times where I'm like maybe, and I like lamb chop. Lamb chop's in the most recent order. I got a lamb chop because I feel like there's a lot of nostalgia for some of those older things, especially with the parents when they come around the booth and the little Timmy pops in because he sees Among Us. and he starts digging. But then Mom sees Care Bears, and she sees Dexter's lab, and she sees Reptar, and she goes off. Like this is a pattern I have watched and witnessed and observed over this whole year. So I decided to add some more of that kind of stuff. Bubble the Vote is the only doodle in the book from the horse stream, the Sawhorse. No, Spirit. Spirit is literally a full-page spread. I wonder if it's those two. It might be those two only, but Spirit got a full-fledged call-out. Well, the Eyebrow Express finally decided to show up. I got you. You did. How's it going? Welcome to the doodle stream. I am drawing the hardest doodle I've ever had to draw. The most time-intensive doodle I have literally ever drawn on this show. Will it be amazing and worth it? Hopefully. So, okay. So the real castle. The left side, this side, does not mirror the right side. Like, there's a wider column right here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say most people don't care, and it looks similar enough, so I'm gonna lock that in. Okay? Work had me by the throat. How are you doing? Okay, but these look amazing so far. You drew Scrooge. I did. My favorite Cappy Crapolis. Your favorite. More than Musk? No, we're not talking about Musk anymore. He's had his time. He's had his moment. It's not an Elon stream. Who names their kid Elon? Is that his real name? No, we're not gonna talk about Elon. My OCD will lose it if you change that tower. Okay. I mean, I like it better this way too. That's just not... I think it's a lot more recognizable for people when they see the back part of this, because like this side is different than this side, and I think that is more in people's mind, more memory, versus the bottom stuff not being exactly symmetrical. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty accurate. So I will do that for the back. Let's see. Let me move my reference a little bit more. Okay. And we have a new layer, so we don't mess up the bits of the castle we have already drawn. So this is like right here. Here.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's true. You're right, BF. Just drawing some like guiding lines here. No. So earlier, those diehard Disney fans are a very forgiving group about accuracy. Now, that's true. See, it'll be fine. Luckily for me, none of them follow me. Only you guys, the true homies, follow me. The true Hinkleites. Not to be confused with the Patreon tier Hinkleites. Different type of Hinkelite. See, look at the level of detail. Now we're just doing scratches. Reed says, pick the wrong Taco Bell to stop and get food for dinner. Oh. Okay, Lego Man says, the question is, are you doing fireworks or the beam over the castle? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it maybe can just stand on its own without any kind of stuff overhead, or am I wrong? Is that a dumb assumption? Of course, I also can just save out a copy of it. Maybe I've done such a thing in the past. Save out a copy to tweak later and then color this one a certain way. I've certainly done that a few times. That's all Taco Bell's, man. Fireworks. Hello, Steve. Matt Elder says, wrong. Wrong. Matt Elder is like... wrong. Anyways, 10 out of 10. Love the Doodle Book. Thanks, Ray. It's not wrong, but it makes it that much more iconic. That is loud. It's that one is usually louder than most. It's louder than the other ones. But I think that one's, I'm okay with that one, I think, being loud. It's got to symbolize the failure. It's super tough getting all those things, all those alerts and everything synced up for like the right volume level for all of them. It's so obnoxious. Steve says it's way too loud. It's like 5 times the volume of your voice. So, okay. Relax. Back up. Are we saying it's louder than normal? I didn't change anything about that. You guys have heard that play a million times. Are you telling me that somehow now it's like ridiculously louder than it's been? Or are you just now deciding to tell me that it's always been that loud and you just never said anything? Which of those things is accurate? It's super loud. But again, my question is, are you saying it's always been that loud? Or did something change and all of a sudden now it's ridiculously loud? Matt Elder says, Hawkeye Lego Man, I'm sure Kevin will do fireworks as he always does good quality work and doesn't take shortcuts. That's true. Maybe you are super quiet. I mean, I might be. I don't know. As we all know, as all of us know, audio issues are literally the worst and very obnoxious. Because you can't fix them without having people listen to you. That's the thing, is you can't self troubleshoot. It's like you can look at little lines dancing on a dashboard, but that doesn't mean anything. You won't know it's too loud until someone says it's too loud. It's really obnoxious. He's waking up from a hangover. It got louder. But no, I'm genuinely interested in that because no one's ever said that about that, and I've never changed the settings on it. So, like, I've never changed the settings on these sound alerts. Not once. So I'm like, is it always that loud? And no one said anything? Or did it change? I mean, things have changed also with me not doing anything. Not my favorite. That's my least favorite way of things change is they just do it. And I'm like, well, I didn't want you to do that. Behab says, can't answer. But it's definitely louder than the other audio cues. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we've got a little floater. We've got a floater here. Right here. Bubblevos is interesting. It woke everyone up. Oh, good. Wake up, everybody.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
Thank you, Ray. I have to double check sometimes because most of the time that's Ray, but could be Behabs now. There is a chance it could be Behabs. There's like another little one back here. Good morning, Kapow. This is like, the amount of detail in this is crazy. I hope you guys realize this. This is a very, because it is Ray. There's like not a way to like dumb down the Disney castle. Not unless I just use the icon of the Disney castle. But it's like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants me to draw the, you know, like the lines. That's not what anybody wants. That's like the only way to like take this down a notch. There's like a million little spindly bits and stuff everywhere. All these little like little ornate things and poles and just everything everywhere. I bet you could do it in 60-second challenge. I mean, yeah, then it's like I'm forced to condense. It would be a thing. At what point does it move beyond doodle? If you have fireworks exploding in front of the castle, it would hide the detail. You guys. Okay, I need to take this part and copy this, paste that, flip it. But this is not the same. It is similar. But we are going to... This actually... needs to be like... this. And then there's like a tiny one, and then it just comes down, and that's the end of that on that side. So is anybody planning some stuff this weekend? I was saying earlier, my goal is to absolutely not do anything. I am burnt to an absolute crisp, absolutely exhausted, utterly exhausted, and I would much rather not do anything. So we did have a Boy Scout hike planned, and I was very selfish and opted us out of it because I just couldn't. So I said, nope. I need some time. Nope. Gotta be at home. Play Who Does the Errands with the Wife? No, that's not gonna work. Sleep, eat, and sleep. Nice. Gotta get my phone. Your phone? What are you doing, Ray? You're just like determined to not do any type of stream. You're like, my phone's broken, my internet's broken, my computer's broken. Ray's like, I'm gonna go through the Rolodex of reasons. My hands are broken. Both my hands are broken. I can't do anything. Ree says, need to do some stuff in storage. Made some pallet insulation walls for outer walls today. It's about that time, isn't it, man? It's gonna start getting insanely cold out there. Right? Because you don't have heating. Not from what I remember. We've got 2 years of broken things and unpaid bills to unravel now that we have some cash. Well, that's good though, Ray. I also know the wonders of taking care of that stuff that's just been lingering forever and ever. Hope it doesn't crush your soul too much. You take care of the things you need to take care of, and then you come back to us. Don't forget your creative ways. Lord, this castle. Small heater for sprinkler pipes and a couple small heaters. That makes a difference. That helps. I've got a space heater down here. It gets pretty wildly cold down here. We do have a vent from the house's heater that blows down into this little studio space. It's just one heater on the left wall, and it's not awful, but it doesn't do a great job. So I have a space heater down here as well. If it gets like really, really cold, it can be bad, because then it's like I can't feel my hands. And this is where I work. You know? Kind of boldening up some of the outline of this to finish this up. I took some liberties. Some liberties were taken, okay? I'm like kind of over this one now. Like I'm done. I'm ready to move on to another one. So there was some artistic liberties taken. You haven't put insulation and ceiling yet? No, I haven't. Sounds like I need to come visit. We are here. I'm trying to get into, I know it's not exactly next to, but I'm trying to get into Chicago next year. Ray, I applied for a massive show called C2E2. And Nick offered up his couch, his haunted home. And I was like, okay, cool. Alright, I'll do this. I will do this. I'm gonna take this artwork here, because we've got conflicting reports on how best to color this. So I'm gonna take that and throw that over here, in case there's a different or better, or more, shall we say, lucrative way to color that. But I'm just gonna color this one just the classic standard way. But who knows? I mean, maybe there might be a variant. The artwork is saved, okay? I've got some other items that I did that for that may appear in some form. Notably, the Charizard that I did a few months ago, and the Club Penguin. There's an alternate Club Penguin with a more, fireworks. Hope you get in. That's a big one. It is a big one. Officer, that's him. The one who took liberties with that cat. Yes. Arrest me. That is a big one, Ray. And the only reason, of course, I'm applying is because I've got that, not have to worry about hotel costs. But Chicago, I mean, it's not. Well, maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about, and I'm saying, hey, come visit me in Chicago, and that's like a 12-hour drive for you, but that's the thing. Hope I do get in, though. It'd be nice. Filled in the application with all the relevant data and was able to put a couple books now. It is a 10-hour drive, but I would consider it. For you? No, Ray. Stop it. No. It's all different when you got wife and kids, man. All different. Don't even. How dare you? How dare you even insinuate? Like, as a trip with the fam. Really, though? Go see the beam? I feel like there's a lot of, like, little gold intricate parts here, and I feel like it would be... I'm trying to figure out what's the easier way to color it. Is to color the gold bits and then add the non-gold, or color the non and add the gold, and I think it's gonna be easier to color the gold, color it all gold, and then do the non-gold parts afterwards, I think. We'll see if that was the right call. Tune in next time. Yeah, it is a con. Tons of people just go to these for, let me check my notes, fun? Do they do this? That's true. That's true, but like, I mean, that's a long way to go for fun. You know what I'm saying? For fun. That's a long way to go for fun. I don't know many things that are that fun. That are that fun that can warrant that big of a trip. Gray, stone. I'm gonna just leave that there for a moment, and then this is like very light pink, peach kind of color, like that, kind of. Yeah. How big a space you doing? I don't even know if I'm doing it, Ray. I just applied for an artist space, standard, whatever was the minimum standard. Pretty sure it's the 1 8-foot table or 6-foot table, whatever. Although we came to the realization at Rhode Island Comic Con that I have outgrown my single table, which I think is ludicrous. Ludicrous. I still remember desperately trying to fill the table, putting filler products out, duplication. No, Tim, but no. Goodness gracious, no. How much money do you think I make? I don't need to start dropping thousands of dollars to get into shows. Not yet. Not yet, that is. But we know all of these bigger juried shows do prefer published illustrators, published artists. So I have added the publications. But I mean, I did that to the other shows. I did that for New York Comic Con. I did that for AwesomeCon. Nothing has changed. But the books, or at least a book, at least the Pro Gamer's Guide, are out now. So now it's like they are like on shelves, so to speak, so that you can verify it if you need be. I can see if they checked my stuff and I couldn't find it, and it's like, he's just lying. I mean, I don't know how much time they actually spend looking at anything. I would assume some time. No. Okay, we've got, oh, this part's blue. This part right here is blue. I keep missing these little, like, middle roofing spots. I hope this is coming out, like, super amazing. This is still a doodle, though, to Bobolovo's comment. Because I'm not... I would say the main difference between a doodle and, like, a not doodle is the clean lines. I pride myself on having very crisp, clean lines. And so if I'm not doing that, it's a doodle. If we're not worrying about line quality, it's a doodle. This is the doodle stream, not doodles. It's just one. That's right. It's always just been one. You just didn't realize it because I've been taking it easy on you. I've been like, well, they probably want to see more than one, so I'll give them a little bit more. But that's not. Don't get used to it. Don't get comfortable. Thank you, Matt. Remember when Kevin used to do 20 plus doodles? I know. Do you miss that, Matt? Should I go back to doing that? I mean, they were like quick though. That's the thing, is they were quick. They were very rough. And I mean, some gold came out of that, but I think more often than not, it was not good stuff. Okay, Grandpa. Remember in my day when I used to do 20 extra. Yeah, there was definitely some good stuff that came out of it, but also I think a lot of it wasn't as strong. I think if you use the book as a good example, you can see, like, look how much stuff made it from the first like year into that book. Not many. Like, not many things made it into there. Like the very first year. Ray, did you finish the October drawing prompts? I know you were doing makeup and you were drawing on them, posting them. Did you finish? I wish I could just say I know because I follow so closely, but I don't. I'm sorry. Ray has been amused by that question. That is going to be a no. Day 18. And I'm already planning March of Robots, Ray. It's not a competition. Not a contest. So there's actually like little bits of gold on the corners and stuff too, which I didn't quite realize. Like this on the edges of these. Looks great. Thank you, Hawkeye Lego Man. This has definitely been very time intensive. This is not a normal doodle by any means. So I would say this might be our one and done Disney Castle forever. Because you guys know my stance. I don't like to redraw something unless I think I can do a better job. And it would be very difficult to pass this again. Unless it was just a full-blown illustration, not a doodle. So this may very well be our one and only Disney Castle. Soak it up, everybody. Take it in. You were here. You can say I was there for the one and only Disney Castle. Yeah, I stupidly prioritized selling my house and my job. What's wrong with you? I'm very happy that's finally done. done. Done and out of your life. I'm very happy for you, man. One day I'll own a house too. One day, all my student loans will be paid off. And or forgiven. I think I need to apply for that, right? That's not automatic. Not automatic. I gotta apply. I'm still in the paying back my student loans club. 17 years in. I have absolutely paid back everything I used for college, 100%. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I love it when you look at it and it's just like, you look at the numbers and like, for, other examples or whatever, and it's like, my college cost me $60,000 and I got student loans and I paid them back, and all in all in my life I ended up paying back $145,000. Like, jeez. And I know I'm right there in there. I know I'm right in that club. Look at all the little gold. All the gold bits. The difference in stress is ridiculous. I believe it. I believe it. Okay. Now let's do little bits in there and the window here. And we gotta go a little darker. We need to do some shadows. At least some with the... Just one color is probably enough. With the gray. Hey, what's up, Steve? We talking student loan? Yes. Yes, we are. Did you apply for... I haven't done that yet, no. I plan to, just haven't done it yet. Just paid mine off at almost 40. How many years is that, Steve? And congratulations. I'm 17 years into my payments. $17 look at that. Hey. Look at that. Yeah, they're getting down there. I mean, a lot of them are like, I don't, what is it now? I don't even know. I think now it's like in all like 10,000 or something left. It's not like like my student loans are less than like my credit debt. At this point, my student loans are less than my credit debt. Yeah, I need to do the apply for that thing. I need to do the thing. I intend to do the thing. Don't worry, I will do the thing. I have to do it. Can we consider this done? I mean, holy moly. I applied for forgiveness, and if it goes through, I could technically request all the payments I made during COVID be refunded. But at this point, I'm also like, I just want to, yeah, oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. All the bureaucracy and back and forth and the chasing things up and the paper, it's like, no, if I'm done, I'm done. If I'm done, I'm done. I get it. Totally. If I were you and I had paid it off, I would not bother. Okay, that took like an hour, I'm pretty sure, didn't it? That was like a 40-minute doodle. I'm pretty sure you missed a buttress. I probably did. You're probably right. In that time, I probably got a million. Yeah, I got like so many suggestions. We need to do something really easy now, please. Cusco. I like Cusco. Let's draw Cusco. Cusco. We gotta do something easy. Which face? Which face? I'm gonna do that one. That's the face. Calling my provider to demand money back sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Sounds like they would make every aspect of it as problematic and complicated and time-intensive as absolutely possible. Thank you to the, I don't know, 8 people that wanted the Disney Castle. It was a very good suggestion. I'm glad we drew it, and I'm glad it is done. And again, another reminder to anyone that's popping in, if you are a patron of mine, tomorrow is your exclusive, for the first time ever, Patreon exclusive live stream. I don't know what we're going to talk about. That is up to you. That is up to you, what you guys want to talk about. You can ask questions. We can talk about literally anything you want. I don't know how things are going to go. But as I've said on the post, the proverbial guard is down, as they say. So if you've got interesting, potentially salacious questions, you can ask. I don't immediately think there'll be anything I won't talk about, but maybe you'll prove me wrong. Maybe you'll just break the system. Because that never happens. You did a great job. Thank you, Behabs. Announcing your next doodle sticker, Disney Cat. Yes. He's leaving it up to us. This will be fun. Yes. I am. I don't have like an agenda. I do plan to be on camera, and I can, of course, share my screen if we want to do some drawing. Or if we want to like look at or talk about art, we can bring that up. It's going to be on the YouTube channel. The link is posted on Patreon, and that is a unlisted link. So if you're not a patron, you're not going to see it. And we're probably going to talk about you. Because that's what you do. You just talk about the people not there. He already agreed to discuss a boxers or briefs and why. I mean, if that's what you want to know. My assumption is we'll start with some ridiculous stuff like that, and then once people are like, oh, that's not really fun after all, then like real questions will happen. Because I know how it works. Yeah. Did you guys see Shrek on the starting soon screen? I think Ray saw Shrek. Real questions. How do you maintain intimacy in your marriage over the years? Yeah, that's a real question. Real talk, TM. Oh boy, I shouldn't be trusted with questioning. Yeah, I thought he was a new no, not a new redeem. I just thought it was funny. I wanted to like put him there like sneakily being Shrek So I did that when I was waiting. That was me. Hey, maybe you will get pointers on the romancing. Brian's not going to be there. Brian is not a patron. Okay, but soft pitch, if you let me just make a dubious Shrek appear, I don't know. Oh yeah, the Hot Pocket VIP card. I forgot about that. That unlocks all doors. All doors open for the Hot Pockets VIP card holder. It's like, hey buddy, you ain't on the list. Oh, really? Oh, is that so? Is that so, you say? Not on the list, eh? Have you met my friend, Mr. Pocket? I'm gonna try it one day, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. Yes, you have to. You have to do that. Gotta do it. That VIP card is hot. I hope we get on-site streaming where you try to skip the lines at clubs with it. Look, I don't want to... I'm a little uncomfortable. I just want to show you this card. Alright, I don't like to make a big deal out of it. It makes people feel bad. I'm just trying, I'm just trying to live my life. Is that too big? It's not too big. That's like exactly the size it needs to be. This movie is so good. So good. One of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Ugh. Do the lines go on the side? Oh, they do go on the side. Look at you guys. Look at you. So then actually, his hair would be coming down like here. Like that. You've watched the documentary on the I have. I know all the things. It's really great though. I mean, the final output is pretty wonderful. But yeah, what a wild ride. I mean, most things, we all know at this point, most of these amazing things, these projects are wild rides, and end up being so much different than when they first started. Just think of the Pro Gamers Guide. It's a great example. All right, as always, as you guys know, I saved the thing that I think is going to be the most difficult for last, and that's usually the face. Hands, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Not quite. It's a little more tilted than it should be. Man, this was a time when David Spade was big, huh? the spade years. No. Exclamation point spade. Exclamation point spade in the chat. I do need to set up that red bubble. That was a good one. I just wait until that's the way I come up with new commands, is I wait to see what Bobo Laveau types in the chat. And then I'm like, oh, that's a command I should have. That's my market research, is what does Bobo Laveau assume is a command, and puts it in the chat. I am a great focus group. Exactly. You're tuned in. You are dialed in to the pulse of this community. The Mr. Hinkle community. One of the ones that's, in every stream. Makes a big difference. Wrong layer. Type is meh. Yes. His eyes are actually too big. Hawkeye Legoman says, if you haven't noticed, I've been phasing in and out of stream. Lol. Did you say you were doing partial of the prompt? Did I? Oh, I just stopped reading after it said Emperor Cusco. One half llama and the other half emperor. I'm just doing the normal one. That's funny. I just like totally just stopped listening after Emperor. I was like, oh. I saw that and I was like, yep, that's the one. That was what I needed to do next. And Hawkeye Lego Man is phasing. Are you like the Flash over here? All right, let's get. Let's see. Some colors on here. We only have 15 minutes left. I mean, I think these came out really good, but it's like this is a light crop. It's because of that castle. It's all because of the castle. Brian says, "What's the Thanksgiving plans, Kevin?" Oh, I'll just make something for me and the kids. There's not really a point in getting a whole turkey, so I'll probably. When I go grocery shopping this weekend, I'll pick up like some turkey cutlets or something, is what I've done before, just so we can make sure we have it. And usually we do like mac and cheese, and we definitely have a veggie of some kind. Pumpkin pie is an absolute. I don't like making it. I'm not good at making anything, so I'll just buy one. We'll have a nice meal, and then I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to relax. I'm gonna try. We'll see how well that goes. Is there a Black Friday stream? Probably. I don't have any reason not to, unless it's me being lazy. Like, in full disclosure, unless it's me just trying to be lazy, I don't really have a. We're not going anywhere. Thanks, Reed. Dinner is done. Stream prep begins. I appreciate you being here, Reed. Thank you for the bits. You're not gonna do a guest appearance on the button? No. Goodness gracious. I mean, they would. I'm sure they would love to have me, but no. I will not be appearing on any Brick podcasts. Oh, I don't know if you heard earlier, Brian. They need at least one famous brick. I took my dogs to the vet today so they can take a look at these ancient animals. They use the term ancient. They said your dogs are ancient. I'm like, yeah, I know. But also just like to check on like the urination problem. We have so many accidents at home, guys. I clean up dog messes all day, every day, and that's not a normal. It hasn't been a normal thing until now, but they're getting old, so they're checking them out to see how things are going. And that was a $1,000 vet visit. Animals. For all the the blood work and they did need they were due for a rabies shot every 3 years.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother
Yeah.
of Jesus of Nazareth!
Yeah, exactly. God, it's almost like they were chastising you. Let your dog get this. Yeah, I know, right? No, it's just how much it is for a vet visit, Matt. Taking my dogs to the vet. Wellness check, blood work, rabies vaccine, heartworm check. 2 dogs. Ah, yes, vet is very expensive. It is. And what are you gonna do? Be like, nah, just toss them outside. Nah. $1,000 to get together. Not for one dog. They're $500 each. Everything is duplicated because there are 2 of them. Keep the dog alive, put down family members. You know, yeah, that sounds fine. What are the names of the current? They're the same dogs from when you helped me move, Reed. Milkshake and Espresso, they're the same ones. They're still the same ones. That's what's amazing. You've seen those dogs. Those dogs are 20 years old, man. Milkshake's the older one. She's got cataracts in both eyes now, and she can't climb stairs anymore. She's old. Getting there. Yeah, that's the dog's name, Milkshake and Espresso. And they are named appropriately. That is their names for good reason. They demonstrated this again today. Water. All right, do we have we don't have a lot of time. Moko. Do we have any other easier suggestions in the chat? Let me see. Let me mark Cusco as done. Maui Hawk from Moana, Captain Hook, Mushu, Pete's Dragon, man, memories. Kevin from Up, Stitch. I've drawn Stitch a lot. So Stitch is out. Stitch is already a sticker, and I've even drawn Jedi Stitch. Captain Jack Sparrow, Walt Disney himself. Ooh, Dory. Something Goofy's hat. Bear in the Big Blue House. Thank you, Hawkeye Man. Oh yeah, the snake. I mean, that was fun. Let's see. See you later, Reed. Minnie Mouse. Luisa from Encanto. What do I want to do? I need something simple. Let me just type Disney into the chat. You all have wonderful suggestions. I don't think I have a lot of time left to do them though. I need something simple. Steve says I have a good. Is it simple? What is it? Just type it. Just type it. We're in the last 10 minutes. It doesn't get simpler than Goofy's. It doesn't. It does not. You're right. You are correct. The Disney logo. One of the characters from Gargo. That's not a good suggestion, Steve. That's not simple at all. No, it's a good suggestion. It's not a simple suggestion. Let's see. Steamboat Willie. Bro, have you seen the new Gargoyles? I have not. I mean, I can do the Disney logo, I guess. This won't take 10 minutes. You guys just want to learn how to plagiarize logos. Is that it? Is that all this is? I do follow an artist on TikTok that just redraws logos. He's really, really good at it. Just like freehands all the logos. Just started. Can't we just appreciate your handwriting? Yes. You can. I'll allow it. I'll allow it, don't you worry. I'm sorry we didn't get more done, but like that castle took forever. It's a good castle. It just took a very long time. But we all knew it would. I'll just make this a sticker. This will be the easiest. This will be the quickest cease and desist in history. In history. Dignity? That's what it says, dude. That is like virtually the same. Ray's always got something to say. Clean it up even more for you. Even more for you. Ray, leave the typo. There's no typo. Dignity with the Avengers. You're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Typo. No, there's no typo. It's the RDJ of Kevin's writing. No, it's not. What are you talking about? You guys are insane. You guys like gaslight me into like, oh, that's bad. It's like, it's not bad. You're gonna make me develop a mental complex. Again. Another one. An additional complex. A complex on top of the complex. Now you know how I feel all the time. All the time. I am not interested in being in the limelight anymore. I want my work to be in the limelight. I will happily stand behind the curtain. Where is the Walt? They got rid of it, man. They got rid of it. It was kind of sad. It was sad the first time I saw the new Disney without Walt in it. I thought that was a little sad. I remember being in the theater and seeing the first film with it gone, and I was like, oh, I actually paused. I think I audibly gasped. Do a Mickey balloon. Mickey. Bhab's added 2 more suggestions. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, look, I can mark Matt Elders as done because it was Disney logo. Cinderella's glass slipper. I like that. Let's finish with that. Let's finish. Let's finish with that, okay? It'll take us over, I think, a little bit, but like, I think that'll be good. And Matt, thanks for hanging out the whole stream, man. I know the time is very off for you, and I know this is very, very late. So I appreciate that. I hope you've enjoyed your evening, morning, day here. Hope it was worth the late night for you. Getting that horse counter up. I think in the new year, I'm gonna tweak it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. But I'm gonna tweak it so that it like adds something else, like either a sound or an image. So I'm telling you right now, I don't want that counter to reset. And I've been avoiding touching that redeem because I don't want that counter to reset. But it might reset. I need you guys to be wary. It might reset. No worries, Kevin. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. and I'm in bed. Look at you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you again for supporting all my work in all the places. Hopefully we'll see you on Saturday for the Patreon live stream, maybe. If not, you'll be able to hear it afterwards. I have no agenda. It's whatever you guys want to talk about. No reset, just add a... Yeah. I don't want it to reset. I don't want it to. I just wanted to, like, add some stuff to it, and I don't know if it's going to when I do that. Like, I'm not going to tell it to, if that's even an option. I don't know. It's the wearing out music when the stream's done. I think the live stream is midnight. Oh, that's right. It's like great. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. Even though I just talked about that. That would be very late for you. For the start, to begin. I mean, I guess the only saving grace is it is a Saturday. It's not and not Sunday. So there's not a school day the next day. But, hey. I know how it is. It is on YouTube. What time is the Hinkle OnlyFans stream? Yeah, right. 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, it is on YouTube. Can you give a patron post alert when you start? Yeah, I can send out I probably will send out another email like the mass email that goes to everybody with the link again and say it's live, here's the link. What is next week's Black Friday theme? That's a good question. Brian, what's my theme next Friday? Brian's one of my experts consultants on things I need to do because I need to make more money. We definitely needed more Disney. We were both very much in agreement that more Disney needed to be added to the assortment. That was today's, obviously. What other colors we got mixed in here? Plants. I love it. Vegetation. I mean, we've got a couple weeks, not to kill. That's not like not to burn, but like we could do some fun, crazy things like only foliage. Brian already bailed. We'll figure it out. As of this exact moment, I don't know. I don't know what it will be. What do you think I should do for a theme next Friday? These are like, I can do whatever themes I want to do for the next, until the end of the year. And so, I was just editing for a minute, sorry. That's unacceptable. I was wondering if you had any thoughts on what I should do for a theme next week. There's our Cinderella's glass slipper. Yes. What's the most profitable theme? Here's our Disney lineup. It's not that bad actually. That castle, this beast, that beast ate up all of our time. No pressure. So I'll give you the tour real quick. Today was all about Disney. Today was Disney. So we've got Mickey Mouse. This is the modern take on the classic, you know. And then we've got Cusco, Emperor Cusco, the Emperor's New Groove. We've got the, yeah, for sure. But also, like, what theme do you think we should do next week in general? In general, what theme should we draw from? Scrooge McDuck. And we've got the 3 jesters from the real something Mother Goose. And the Disney logo. Get some nice copyright infringement in it. And the glass slipper from Cinderella. Thank you. Bless you, gentlemen, for helping assist. Don't forget, I have a Redbubble shop if you want to check it out. Brand new. Redbubble.com/people/Mr. Inkle Draws. So if you want to check that out, if you do decide to order anything, especially any like cloth things like shirts or like, please let me know how the quality is. I did some orders. I know some other people did some orders. I want to know how the quality is on a lot of these things. But I've got a couple original designs over there. Superhero. Yeah, that's what we talked about. I forgot about that. Superheroes comment. Let me write that down too. Not Wonder Woman. Based on what you sell, scary. I know that too. We could do another scary one. We've got a couple weeks, so. Superheroes. Mainstream. None of this Wonder Twins garbage. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Superheroes. Superheroes sounds like a good theme for next week. So obscure horse heroes. Lord. All right, everybody. Oh, and I have this version too. I can save to recolor or add fireworks or what. I don't know. Whatever. Were creatures. Okay. On that note, time to get out of here. Do I have any art friends that are already streaming? Please tell me I do. Is Arctic Arts doing art? I don't trust Arctic Arts anymore. No, I was trying to leave. But I was trying to leave. But I was trying. Well, 60 seconds. All right. But I was trying to go away. Boba Laveau, thank you for redeeming a 60-second drawing challenge. I guess we can say for 60 more seconds. It got Kevin's book fund. All right. What am I drawing? King Gambit, the new Pokemon. King Gambit. Music is off for seriousness. King Gambit. Not King's Gambit. Is it this bug thing? What is this thing? It's got to be this bug thing. Look at that bug thing. We can't have a new Pokemon release and do none of the new I mean, we were about to. We were about to not do any of them. All right. Let me get one color. Let me get one color right. Won't be the first. All right. Brian, you wanna help me count us or start the counter? Exclamation point 60. Pokemon would be a good theme. We did a theme like that, right? Don't talk to me. Nobody talk to me. Okay, we're out of space. Oh, I drew it too far to the bottom. Wonderful. Good for me. This is yellow. That's yellow. Okay. I'm trying to get the blobs of color on here before I clean it up. That's the technique. Will it work? No, I need no. These are blades. We gotta do little hands. He's got little feet. This is like shoulder armor. His eyes. %, the most accurate depiction you're gonna see on the internet today. Very realistic. Probably the most realistic thing I've ever drawn. Solid. Looks like Pooh dressed up in cosplay. Monkey to Mama, what's going on? So yes. So that happened. Thank you for the challenge, Bolvo. I appreciate you spending your hard-earned exposure bucks. I don't know how many pieces of artwork you had to do to earn that money, but I appreciate it. I want to see what Arctic Arts is doing. I don't trust them. So you need to bear with me a minute. He's fooled me once. Matt is laughing so hard. Why are you laughing? Don't laugh. Pikachu, Minecraft, FNAF, Batman, baby. But I've drawn... So, Ray, I've drawn all those things. I currently have products for sale of every single one of those things. I currently offer every single one of those things. What a bad time to get a bulk of it. Well, it's the end. Everybody say bye, Matt. Okay. A gothic girl. So Arctic Arts is drawing a gothic girlfriend for himself. Okay. Let's go raid Arctic Arts and be like, my guy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I need to go to my dashboard.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
Bye, Matt. I probably deserve it. He is very sorry you have asthma. Yes, I am very sorry. Raid. We're going to raid my buddy Arctic Arts, another artist here on Twitch who's actually been on a break from drawing for quite some time. At least drawing live. He is drawing. I have confirmed. He's drawing himself a gothic girlfriend. So let's go say hi to Arctic Arts. Thank you guys for being here. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday for Studio Hours.